There's always that moment in your concerts where you're playing an acoustic song or something, it's a really quiet moment, and some guy in the back is like, "Marry me!"
Be your best self at driving, and I got in 2 car accidents with him in the car.
Get set, go.
One was Scottish Fold, Ragdoll, Ragamuffin, Maine Coon, British short hair, exotic short hair, American short hair, Devon Rex, Cornish Rex, Sphinx cat, Abyssinian, Persian, Siberian, Burmese, Norwegian forest cat, Ossa cat, Bengal, Russian blue. Is there a British blue? Munchkin cat, a black cat, a calico cat, a cat that knocks pens off of desks.
The biggest pop star alive is secretly a cat-obsessed, oversharing goofball who cries at bananas and roasts herself harder than any hater ever could.
This video taken by her mom. Take a look at this. It's real.
Okay, so she found a snack. It wasn't the one I wanted. Stop, you can't cry.
She's slowly dying on the elliptical, while a real supermodel sprints beside her at full speed, never once breathing hard or breaking a single sweat. She fires off around 20 different cat breeds in one single breath, then proudly finishes strong with her favorite, a cat that knocks pens off desks.
Go.
Scottish Fold, Ragdoll, Ragamuffin, Maine Coon, British short hair, exotic short hair, American short hair, Devon Rex, Cornish Rex, Sphinx cat, Abyssinian, Persian, Siberian, Burmese, Norwegian forest cat, Ossa cat, Bengal, Russian blue. Is there a British blue? Munchkin cat, a black cat, a calico cat, a cat that knocks pens off of desks.
Asked what question she secretly wishes she'd finally get, she coldly tells the interviewer she's not about to sit there and do his entire job for him.
What is your favorite curse word?
Okay, you say yours, and we'll say it together on 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
She
Taylor
proudly
Swift is
lists off all the British slang she's learned, then lands on one phrase so gloriously rude it can't be repeated. She flatly announces she isn't taking a single man home tonight. She's going straight home to her cats. Ellen keeps pushing about whether a certain song is secretly about John Mayer, and Taylor eventually just caves and calmly confirms that yes, it's him. She casually reveals one famous ex-boyfriend broke up with her over the phone in 25 seconds flat, and yes,
Like, you know, that guy?
There's one that's about that guy, but that guy's not in my life anymore, unfortunately.
she lists every eerie link to the number 13. Born on the 13th, album gold in 13 weeks, always seated in row 13. She proudly shows off her double-jointed elbows, calls it the only real talent she has, then cheerfully admits she cannot even do a basic cartwheel. Ellen gleefully torments her with a whole slideshow of facts about a pinching bug called an earwig, while Taylor sits there visibly begging her to stop. In a music guessing game, one of her own biggest hit songs starts playing, and the woman who actually wrote and recorded it genuinely cannot name it.
Oops, I did it again. Britney Spears.
Oh, wait! Baby, one more time by Britney Spears.
She once invited dozens of excited fans over to her house to bake cookies together, then looked back on the whole chaotic idea and swore never, ever again. She keeps one of her big awards sitting right in her kitchen on purpose, so that every single morning it can greet her like a middle finger and humble her. A host tells a sweaty, exhausted Taylor that she really needs a shower, and instead of getting offended, she just agrees and calls herself a tough broad.
We're back with Taylor Swift, who was just telling me about washing her legs in the shower. I couldn't hear you. Did you say you do wash them or you don't?
I do, because when you shave your legs, isn't that
Ellen
shaving cream
sneaks
is
up and startles her so badly, she nearly leaps clean off the couch. And all Taylor can do is ask why on earth she keeps doing that to her. She learns her own mother secretly handed over embarrassing post-surgery footage and can only sit there admiring how flawlessly she was betrayed. Still completely out of it after surgery, she suddenly panics and begs everyone not to be mad because she made some calls and nobody knows who she called. During a quiet song, a fan yells that he loves her, and she coolly borrows Dolly Parton's line telling him she thought she told him to stay in the truck. A dog lunges at her food and then right at her forehead mid-interview, and the only thing she genuinely seems worried about is protecting her Rihanna shirt. She introduces her cats with their full ridiculous names, a detective and a doctor, both borrowed straight from her favorite crime and hospital TV shows. Told that her cat has the exact same eyes as her and might actually be her child, fully committing to the bit, she explains with total confidence that animated films are obviously made by tiny little mice working hard during the night. Asked point blank whether she sings her own songs in the shower, she immediately says yes, with absolutely zero shame or hesitation about admitting it.
Do you sing your own songs in the shower?
Yeah.
She jokes
Awesome.
they'll surely strip her of the Artist of the Decade title the second everyone sees her lapping up milk from a giant saucer in a music video.
Why? Oh. Because she's dead.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
Standing right next to a co-star, dressed in wild knee garters, she calmly turns to the camera and simply declares that she herself is a pinnacle twice.
Answer I've ever seen in my life. I thought she was flying.
We're about to begin.
But what about when Judi Dench was there? Because she's kind of a legend.
She's the nicest legend.
She is.
She stops dead in the middle of a sentence to thank a fan named Amanda for coming, and then casually announces that Amanda has now died right there. Her mom grills her at the dentist about exactly where she keeps losing all her retainers, and a very sheepish Taylor confesses that it's in hotel rooms.
Okay. This is for the bite?
Yeah. All right, now open. Did you want the clear again, or do you want...
She confidently introduces herself using completely the wrong last name, realizes it, and just giggles right at the camera instead of ever correcting it. She reportedly refused to perform at a huge awards show unless every single drag queen featured in her music video was also handed an award of their own. At her own party, she grabs a microphone and launches into a full-blown Whitney Houston power ballad, and the entire internet completely loses its mind. Standing on the set of the Cats movie in full fake snow, she is clearly far more excited about the weather around her than the actual film she's making. One of the most successful musicians who has ever lived absolutely loses her mind with pure joy over walking into a room that's completely filled with balloons.